The Screamin' Eagle is back, now with V7 versions of Aorus' seriously popular, powerful, and expensive gaming laptops. If you're not familiar with these guys, Aorus is Gigabyte's high-end gaming brand. Aorus started with laptops before entering the motherboard and graphics card game. Now, Aorus is everywhere. Of course, we recommend building a PC for the best bang for the buck, but if you're into ultimate performance, Aorus is shooting for laptop supremacy with 4 new models, 2 15-inchers and 2 17-inchers, both available with 1070 and 1080 graphics cards. These models are only a slight upgrade from the previous gen, including the latest 7th gen i7-7820HK unlocked CPUs, and new Pantone approved screens for those graphics artists out there. Specs include 32 gigs of RAM, NVMe SSDs with larger hard drives, full RGB keyboards, ESS Sabre headphone amps and G-Sync screens, as well as the latest connectivity like Thunderbolt 3, DisplayPort 1.3 for 8K displays, HDMI 2.0 for 4K 60Hz on an external monitor, and doing it while being some of the thinnest and lightest laptops out there. The X5 15-inch model is around 5.5 pounds, while the X7 17-inch model bumps up to 7 pounds. This is a lot lighter than other 17-inch GTX 1080 laptops on the market that can get all the way up to 10 pounds. Of course, prices match the features. We're talking $2,549 for the X5 with the GTX 1070 and $2,800 for the 1080, both with 4K screens. On the 17-inch X7 models, 1440p screens are offered, including the $2,499 1070 version and $2,900 1080 model. Interestingly, the 1440p screens are 120Hz refresh with G-Sync. The 4K models are 60Hz with G-Sync. The absolute top dog runs $3,400 with GTX 1080, 4K resolution, and 512GB NVMe SSD. Now the big news is the 15-incher, called the X5MD, with the NVIDIA 1080 Max-Q graphics card. Max-Q is essentially NVIDIA's thermal solution for cramming a GTX 1080 in a 15-inch laptop under an inch thick. That means the X5MD is one of the lightest 1080 laptops out there. Performance-wise, the Max-Q doesn't offer quite the same numbers as the full 1080 on the X7 version, though portability is definitely the selling point here. Battery life is good for a gaming laptop, hitting over 4 hours in some scenarios with the huge 94.24 watt-hour batteries on both X5 and X7 models. Unfortunately, the G-Sync screen means the laptops can't throttle back the NVIDIA graphics card using NVIDIA Optimus when it's not needed. Other laptops like the awesome Gigabyte Aero 15 don't have G-Sync screens, thus seeing huge 10-hour battery life even with the GTX 1060 graphics card. Here's to hoping NVIDIA figures out a way to have G-Sync and Optimus. Otherwise, the Aorus laptops are, and have always been, some of the best gaming laptops ever made and the nicest slim designs on the market.